Did you hear about Busta Rhymes this week?
Ooh, no, 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 no.
So interesting situation with Busta Rhymes this week.
Oh
So
no, I
Busta
like
Rhymes was
Busta
going through a
Rhymes.
hotel. Not a hotel. He was going through a hotel. He was going through it. I don't know where he was. He was at a venue, or maybe he was going to do a show or something. I don't know where he was, but he was walking
All
through.
right.
A bunch of people were standing around, and
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you can see this, but look close at your screen, and this happened. So
Yeah, he was pissed.
be mad. But those who can catch it up, for those who are listening, so I'm gonna do it in slow motion for you. So Buster was walking, and if you look closely, some chick walked up and grabbed a pinch, and he turned around and said, "Take that," and threw water on him. He says, "You want to act thirsty? I'll give you some water." He threw his drink on it.
She pulled a Humpty. Just grab him in the biscuits.
And he had the
Damn.
gravy.
Dang, get off me, girl. Damn.
Somebody said, "Hell, holy water. The power of Christ compels you. The power of Buster compels you."
Oh man, that's crazy.
So if y'all want to see it again in real time, let's take a look. I mean, she was stalking too. Look like she mixed in with the gaggle of the crowd right there.
Gaggle.
Yeah, this gaggle right here, and then she just reached on in and grabbed a slice of pie.
What the hell's wrong with you?
Like it was like she was a cat or something.
Get the fuck out of here. Wow, that's crazy. That's some bold shit right there.
That is some very bold shit. And of course, the argument came up with this situation right here.
Mm-hmm.
You know, as we would expect, the argument came up of if this had been a man, he'd be arrested. Everyone would scream sexual assault. He'd be labeled a sexual predator or a deviant. Life probably would be ruined. And it's true. I agree 100% with that.
Of course.
Come on.
1000%.
Yeah.
It's over.
Yeah, if a dude
It's
had
over.
done this woman, she'll be fine. Because, while looking at this, like, this is funny, but this has been a guy. And again, if you're new to us, I'm not one of these people, one of these man's rights advocators, or I'm not an incel sympathizer or anything like that. I'm not. I am. Most of the time, I understand what women are talking about, but we cannot deny that there are some double standards out there, and people think that this is funny that she did this. If this had been a man that had done this to a woman, it wouldn't have been humorous at all. We'd all be horrified, So.
Oh yeah, forget about it. Again, man, the fact that it has to be, put in some sort of context. I'm not an incel, not a man versus. No, this is somebody touching somebody else on warranty.
Yeah.
Regardless of who it is, what I mean. That's the problem. Somebody's touching somebody without their permission to do so. That's the problem.
Consent. But people.
Yeah, that's the problem.
But people are actually trying to give a different argument to it, because some people out there, some saying that, "Yo, Buster, you were wrong." Man, it's a compliment when a woman does it. Or she was wrong, but Buster, you went too far. Buster, you didn't have to bust her like that.
Bullshit.
Bullshit. Bullshit. He didn't. If that, how many times we all would have been? We would have expected this if this had been a man and the woman turned around and slapped him, or did what he did, threw water on him. We'd be like, yeah, that's what you're supposed to do, and probably more.
Yeah.
Exactly. We would all have a different reaction, man. Listen, I get it. Men have more power. I understand that. I'm not saying it's right or wrong. I'm just saying, I'm not even saying it's right. I'm just saying men have more power and they often abuse it. I understand that. And this happens more often to women than to men. or men brush it off more, whatever. But there is a double standard from both men and women on this, man. And you just put it out there, you know. And this was without consent. And see, the thing is that people think that this is there's no big deal. You know, when a man is touched or assaulted by either a man or a woman. Because if you complain, you're a bitch. Take it like a man. Or, you know, or if a woman does this, it's like, you know, you shouldn't. That's a compliment. You should feel happy that happened. You know, it's rude to not acknowledge a compliment, man. Come on, what are you doing now? You're the asshole. And it's like, no.
Wow. Imagine saying that to some woman.
Imagine saying that to a woman. You know, that was a compliment. Come on. And how you're being rude now because you're not taking a compliment very well. Oh my God.
Wow.
I've actually seen these arguments on this, man.
I know, yeah, but it's just funny if you switch it to the other gender saying those same things, how it would sound so crazy. Well, it would sound crazier, right?
Yes.
To some people.
Yeah, it would sound insane. And the bottom line is what you said. Don't touch people, especially if it's in a sexual nature. If you don't have permission or consent, don't do it. You know? Yeah. And I'm going to tell y'all, man, the double standard for this way of thinking is a bad thing. It's a dangerous way of thinking. Again, it goes down a bad line, man. There was not too long ago, there was a bunch of articles circulating about how Keanu Reeves doesn't touch women when he takes photos. Keanu Reeves not touching women is a thing. You know, and they're writing about this like this is cool. It's not. Because I want y'all to see something. You know, you got these pictures where Keanu's maybe he's not touching women for whatever reason, but all these women are up on him. You know, these women get, you know, and sometimes it looked like women were just coming in, taking photos and putting their hands on them. And no one's saying anything about that. Now, you know, when you think about that, okay, so even you're saying, well, these women are touching him innocently. Okay, sure, but what happens if the woman's touching this guy innocently in a picture, but all of a sudden we're saying by this way of thinking that man cannot touch women, you know, innocently the same way in a photo. All of a sudden, man gets scrutinized for putting their arms around a woman taking a photo. All of a sudden, that's them copping the feel of being sexual, even though women do the same thing to him. I get it. That's the way these people are thinking. I get it if he's playing that game and like, you know, I'm not gonna do shit because y'all are crazy about this.
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
Yeah,
man.
It ain't him being nice. It's just him being smart about it.
Yeah.
But
I'm sure it's at a case where listen, I don't mind if you put your hands here and there. That's cool, but I'm not touching you at all. How about that?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? In his mind, I guess he has his boundaries in his mind, right?
His mind,
I guess everybody has their own boundaries in their mind, but Busta Rhymes, he didn't expect nobody to goose him.
Yeah. This is a totally different thing. First of all, when I take pictures with people, I put my arms around them, and guys and girls, when they come up and if we take pictures, they put their arms around me, I put my arms around them, and if you tell me I'm creepy for that, or I'm copping a feel, or I'm doing something wrong, go fuck yourself, because it's all innocent. No one should be scrutinized for that. Second of all, the double standard is definitely right here, where this woman came up out of the blue. I mean, she creeped in there,
Yeah, man.
She thought she was cute. Shit.
She thought she was cute, and she was ready to, she could go with them, but nah, sir.
Yeah, man. But people are saying, man, she was kind of cute. Man, she was kind of hot. Why you do that? Nah. Bottom line, don't get in. Especially don't do something of sexual nature where you grabbing ass and all that kind of stuff. But just don't get in anybody's personal space. Period. If you don't have to.
Yeah, right. And I'm sure he's had hotter, so it's all good.
Yeah, he's probably got something waiting for him right now. That's why exactly. And he's like, "You fucking it up for me." So.
That's right.
There you go, folks. There's that.
Yeah. Listen, a whole security crew to jump. If it was a dude and was like it's Jennifer Lopez, somebody rolled out and tried that with her.
They would have had that ass beat.
Oh my God,
beat.
It would have been a puddle of a person on the floor.